Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I'm Kirsten Langston, author and intuitive. You are with me here. We have a new segment, ladies and gentlemen. And hello, Instagram, you're here. YouTube, you're here. Hi. We have a new segment we're going to be doing some weekly stuff here. I'm hoping to keep it weekly. It's called the Celebri-Tea. This was birthed out of this idea. I was doing a live stream for patrons, and I said, oh, what do we want for dessert? You know, because we talk about such serious stuff all the time, and you know, it's always like the world is on fire on tea. Read on that, you know, read on terrible things. We need to know what's going to happen, and I get it. You know, people like that. It is interesting. It is comforting. But I think we need some things to lighten it up, you know. So we're going to look at a few things. The extended version of this video is going to be on Patreon at that $2 tier. And let's do it. Let's do it. You're going to find me here every Tuesday at 4 p.m. with Celebri-Tea. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is Miss Britney Spears. This was a patron request. She is up for her conservatorship. You know, her father, after she, you know, the whole umbrella head shaving situation, her dad took over all of her stuff because she was basically deemed unable to care for herself or her businesses. And fairly recently, we've had the Free Britney movement online, which her sister actually condemned. Jamie Lynn came in and was like, no, don't do that. So let's see how Brit's doing. Let's just take a peek in on Britney, Miss Britney Spears, and see how she's hanging. Put some cards out for her. Thank you so much for being here with me today, my loves. Today and every day. Now I will be on YouTube and Instagram on Thursday. You can find me there Thursdays at 4. That will be a live stream. Yay! That will be live. The chat's never on because I don't want to deal with trolls and idiots. If you want to chat with me, then Patreon's the best way for you to do that. But we do live streams every Thursday. All right, so let's see how Brit's doing. Here's the court. It's here in her cards. There it is in the past. Dad's over here, coming in as King of Cups. She is here in her own reading as Queen of Wands. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm not sure this is about the conservatorship, although that's what I'm trying to look at. It looks like, well, something is dying. Okay, so something is changing here for her. And I think they might be loosening the reins a little bit. So we're looking here, we have the Four of Pentacles, which shows me that, her dad, hello, he's been holding things very tightly. You know, she's been held very tightly. I think they might be loosening that up a tiny, tiny bit for her, but not a whole hell of a lot. I mean, you know, they're moving away from something for sure. This is her outcome card, which is the Six of Swords, which says, you know, we're moving from A to B. We're moving away from something. We're getting out of this. We're going into something new. She has the Sun here. So whatever happens, it actually works out in her favor. It works best of her. Now, I say that they might be loosening the strings a little bit because we have the Temperance card and we have the Six of Pentacles. She's not going to be in charge of her own money. I'll tell you that right now. I don't think she'll ever be in charge of her own money. I don't think that she is capable of doing that, but they might lift some restrictions or change some things around for her a tiny, tiny bit as far as this goes. Let's see how she's doing in general. Just kind of take a little peek at her. And then I have a little list over here. Let's see, who do we have here? Okay. Let's see, how is Miss Britney Spears doing? Just in general, how is the girl? How is she? How's she doing? Let's take a peek here. Sun's on top of her. Listen, she's okay. She's okay, folks. She's okay. Ace of Cups above her. Two of Cups below her. Dad's showing up again at the bottom of her reading. Listen, I mean, he's taking good care of her. She's happy with what's going on here. Straight up. I mean, she's okay. She's in a period of stasis. So this is in her home environment, Seven of Pentacles, which is telling us she is chilling out. I mean, you can look at the card here. She's relaxing, she's chilling out. She's not really doing a whole hell of a lot. I mean, most people, things are on hold because of what's going on right around the world, but she's doing okay. I mean, she's all right. We got good stuff here. She's got the Magician here. She's got the Ace of Wands here. So both of these cards are telling me that she is, number one, a little bit more in charge than we think. Okay, so she's feeling like she is anyway. She's feeling autonomous. She's feeling like she has everything that she needs. Her emotionally, she is mostly steady. So our moon always represents the emotions, and we have the Nine of Pentacles here, the card called Sitting Pretty. So emotionally, she's pretty steady. She is moving into something new. Now we've seen this in two spreads here, so we can see this. The Eight of Cups here, you can see the person's walking away. She's moving into something new. She's making plans for the future. But is she okay? Yeah, she's okay. Is she in distress? It's not showing here in these cards. So there you go, Miss Britney. There you go. Take a little peek here. Let's see how Kim and Kanye are doing. Let's take a peek. Let's take a little peek. Let's look at Kim and Kanye. I'm all, It doesn't look so hot. The energy's not great. Kim's coming through right now. Dude, listen, this lady can keep it together. Like, I know we see her cry all the time on the show. I don't watch the show a lot, but every once in a while I want some comfort food. And when I want comfort food, I will watch something mindless like that. But yeah, she's really good at keeping it together. This lady can keep it together. She's keeping. I think that's sort of undercover because I think she has like her little voice, my Kim Kardashian voice. She has like her little voice, and she's like, I don't know, Kanye. Like she has like that. You know what I mean? Like maybe you think she's an airhead or she's she doesn't have her shit together, but she does. She's keeping shit together right now, big time too, super big time. I get the sense that he has, I mean, I don't think you need to be psychic to know this, but I get the sense that he has medication that he like won't take or he went off of or something. This is like, because I see her being very like, oh no. Like she knew it was coming. She could see this coming on, whether she recognized it was a manic episode coming on, or like I said, he stopped taking something. I know there's a medication that he's taking that he should be taking that he's not taking, but she kind of saw this one coming like, oh crap, he's gotten progressively worse, it seems like, over the years. He's always had this though, and I think it's just been more, a lot of people are saying, oh, it happened after his mom died, but no, he's always had this from what I can see from the psychic point of view, and it just got progressively more difficult to cover up. He's a sweet guy. I mean, these are like sweet people. Like, I'm not getting bad vibes off these people. I'm really not, I like, if somebody's garbage, I'll tell you. He's a sweet guy. He's just like, needs some help. He needs some help. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, there's something he should be taking. Six of Pentacles here again, so you can see if you look really closely in the card that this guy's like doling out. So this can be a medication card for me when I read it sometimes, because it looks like, he's dropping, of course he's dropping money, but it looks like he's dropping pills or medication. The cards are like he needs to get back on his shit. Like he needs to get it together. Poor guy. Poor guy. Kim's showing up in the cards. She's a Libra, so she's showing up over here and she's like, I got this in hand. She's coming up with the Chariot, which is the card of willpower, the card of will and willpower. So she's coming up here like, no, I got this handled. She is actively working to change storylines, in the public, to change timelines, almost like that never happened. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain kind of a thing. This girl's good, and she's got a really good team around her, so she doesn't mess around. She's not messing around. But the situation is very worrisome. So this is the Nine of Swords. It's the card of stress and worry. And then below that, we have the Four of Swords, the card called Peace of Mind. However, I'm reading it as though it were upside down, which says, okay, we're in trouble here. They are doing their best to regulate Kanye. They are doing their best to regulate him. This is like, okay, we're working on getting him chilled out, you know, getting his emotions together, getting his stuff together. They've got a huge team around them. So here's part of this team helping them out. I'm not sure who these people are. You know, Kris Jenner, she's a Scorpio. This could be Kris though. She could be coming up as Queen of Wands, but they have people here helping them. They have a couple of good people helping them. These are probably, honestly, they're probably doctors. They're probably, you know, professionals, mental health professionals. And I would say one really good friend of Kanye's. They're going into new stuff. So these are their end cards. They're headed away from whatever is going on right now. They're headed away from all that. They're moving into some new stuff. We have the Ace of Cups here, which is telling me that they're moving in good stuff. They're moving into something very nice, good things. Let's take a peek at Kanye really quick and just see. I mean, obviously he's running for president, which it's a really dumb idea. I mean, just throw some editorial comments out there for everybody. It's a really dumb idea. Will they stay together? I can feel that she really loves him, and he seems really lost, and that's a problem. I just cut to the card of divorce, so interesting. It's on the other side of it. Let's look. Victory. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they don't stay together. I can tell that they really love each other, though. I mean, this is like big love. Like, this woman really loves this man. She's like really loves him. I can feel that clear as a bell. But he is like lost and confused. He's really lost and confused. And I'm trying to read on him. I was trying to read on him for patrons the other day, and the energy was so bad. This was my choice. Let me just interrupt myself as usual. This was my choice, okay? We were doing I said, okay, what do we want for dessert? Because we had gone through, okay, all this, you know, election, and we were looking at the UK and Russia interference in the UK. We're looking at Australia and the resurgence of the lady, which is what I call the VIRUS. So, you know, and I was like, God, we need something like, we need a palate cleanser. So what do you guys want to look at? And the choices were Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, or Kanye and Kim. And so I kind of did a little preliminary tap on each, and I was like, I can't touch Kanye's energy. I'd rather read on these two lunatics, Depp and Heard. So like, that's how bad the energy was. He seems much calmer to me right now. Much, much, much calmer. So let's take a peek at him. Yeah, it's much easier to read on him. Okay. Yeah, he's working on it. He's working on getting his shit together. He's definitely working on it. Poor guy. He feels very isolated. He's got the Hermit on top of him. He's going, man. He's very manic. I mean, this is a manic episode, straight up. But he does feel very isolated. He feels like nobody gets him, nobody understands him, nobody sees what he's trying to do. Of course, he has this grand vision that he's trying to accomplish, and he's like, why does anybody get this? And it's like, buddy, because you're not quite with it. He gets it back together, so I like to see this. His next card here is Temperance. It is the Emperor, which means he's going to reel it back in. You know, the fame weighs on him. The Star card is here, which can be a card of fame. The fame really weighs on him. And I think also that he's always worried about money. He's constantly worried about money. It's like he never learned how to be rich. These Kardashians knew how to be rich. They're like, whatever. He does not know. He worries about money. He's constantly thinking about money, even when there's enough. Yeah, he's gonna dial it back. He's gonna dial it back. He's gonna come back into a better place. And then medically, he's got some stuff coming up for him medically. So he will chill out. And then he's got some help coming in. So either he's going to be in a hospital, or he's got people coming in, to more people than we already saw coming in to kind of bring him back down to earth a little bit. He's going to get much better care. He's also going to learn how, believe it or not, he's going to learn how to get creative without going into absolute mania. I get this guy, like, when he goes into it too, he like doesn't sleep, like he's not sleeping. Like I mean, it's a very traumatic and exhaustive manic episode when he has them. That woman really loves him though. I'll tell you what, can I sense that he loves her? I can't get past what he's dealing with right now. So it's very difficult for me to kind of get into his feelings. And the deeper I get in with him, the more I'm like, ooh, do I really want to go there? Probably not. Cheers. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit more here over on Patreon. So if you want to check that out, $2 will get you this video along with every other video that I have up there. I mean, this is like, you're gonna get quick and dirty, so that's like me reading on the headlines, political, geopolitical. I don't just read on the US, I read globally. So if you want me to read on something from your country or your country of origin, let me know, because you know the United States is a shit show. How else do you say it? So it's like I'm constantly being asked like, oh my God, read on this. Oh my God, read on this. Oh my God, read on this. But I have an international fan base. I like to reach out to everybody. I like to make sure everybody's included. So if I'm not reading about your country and what's going on there, or your country of origin and what's going on there, or maybe you don't live in that country, but you're like, Kirsten, I really want to know about XYZ in New Zealand, then I'm your gal. So hit me up. You can leave something in the comments. You can message me on Patreon if you're a patron. You can email me at kirstenlangstonauthor@gmail.com. And I will see you hopefully over on Patreon, but if not, I'll see you Thursday. Thank you.